Hello, dear Sagittarius. How are you? Welcome. I hope you are doing very, very well. Sagittarius, let's see how your energies will be at this moment. So you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you and don't discard the message. And it applies to all those who have their sun, ascendant, moon, or Venus in the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, if you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. Let's take a Knight of Wands here. Let's channel a message. Then, for the sign of Sagittarius. Let's see. We'll start with the Eight of Wands. We have here the Sun, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, nice energy. The Ten of Swords, let's place them here. Strength. The King of Wands. Here we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, Sagittarius, let's start with your reading. And what we're seeing is acceleration. This is movement, right? It could be news coming into your life, right? Answers that you were also waiting for. Or even the possibility that certain situations also start to get unstuck, okay? I feel like everything that has been stuck is going to start moving forward. Now we have an energy of clarity here, right? Of success, of confidence, of vitality, but also of recognition. It's that feeling like, wow, I'm starting to feel alive again. If you've had doubts, this is the moment when those doubts start, yes, to dissipate, to go away. And notice that after the progress and the clarity, a need to hold your ground appears here. I mean, it's like there's something you have to defend. There's an achievement you have to defend. It may be that at this moment, you have to set boundaries, right? Or even stand by your decisions with other people. I think this line, esta línea, is telling us Sagittarius that there are things, right? That it's true they are moving fast. That clarity is going to start to appear, especially regarding what you want. But the challenge is for you to maintain that achievement, to hold on to what you've accomplished. In other words, it's a victorious energy, but also with a lot of steadiness. If we go to the center of your reading, Sagittarius, wow, this is one of the most favorable readings for you right now. Why? Because you're starting from an energy of stability here, right? Of prosperity. It's a time to build for the long term. Family support and also consolidation on a material level. And here we have the birth of something new, right? Because this could really be a new project starting in your life. It could also be a job opportunity. It could also be a relationship, or it could have to do with your motivation, right? That motivation that gets renewed. And here we have the celebration, of course, harmony, festive gatherings, the goals you're starting to achieve. It's that feeling of home, right? That sense of belonging you can have with someone. So I think, Sagittarius, that in your available energy, you really have a very solid energy for building right now. Neo. I mean, this isn't just about a momentary enthusiasm, but rather these are opportunities that can really bring you true stability. I mean, it's a really good combination for everything related to projects. Starting projects, starting new jobs, to boost your finances as well. Or also for relationships that need to be strengthened as well. Okay, good. Good. Let's go to the end of your reading. At the end of your reading, it shows us a bit of the internal process, right? That accompanies your entire reading. And of course, here we have that feeling that there's a cycle that you've completed. This definitely comes to an end. It's like, hey, this can't keep going like this. There's something in your life that can't stay the same. And this could be some disappointment from the past, or a period of exhaustion, or it could also be an old way of thinking. Now, what you have here is emotional recovery, control over your impulses. And I also feel that you have the ability to master your fears and act with maturity. We continue here with an energy that I feel represents you very well, right? Because it has to do with regaining your confidence, reclaiming your personal power, your leadership, your determination. Therefore, Sagittarius, I feel that what this energy is telling you is that you are leaving behind a difficult and complex stage, right? So you can transform into someone much stronger. So I feel that. Let's see. It's like you are waking up that version of yourself that already knows where it's going and is starting to take control of your life. Let's analyze your underlying card, right? Yes, there's a concern here. It's true behind this whole situation. And this concern that might be going around in your mind, it can, well, sometimes it's related to fear of scarcity, fear of rejection, or the feeling of not receiving enough support. Sometimes it has to do with emotional security. But what's going on? Your reading is very good. Okay? So it's like you're still Sagittarius, looking at the door you've already closed, or looking at your past. Okay, you have opportunities right now for yourself, and they're very positive. You have a reading with a lot of fire, with a lot of wands. Therefore, you're going to feel this energy very strongly. That's why this is a reading for you right now in this moment of progress and breakthrough. The uncertainty is going to start to go away, and clarity is going to start to come. It's also a reading about building things up and a lot of consolidation. Okay. It's a time for you to build something truly lasting. I also feel a great personal rebirth for you, right? Because of this heavy phase, right? That has been left behind, and it's time to start regaining. So what I feel, Sagittarius, is that you are in a moment of rebirth. Thank you. A time of expansion and consolidation. You have great opportunities right now to grow, right? To celebrate achievements and to regain that confidence after a period of trials, after a complicated period. Okay. Look, the main challenge doesn't come from outside, but rather it comes from old fears that are represented here. Okay? So the thing is, Sagittarius, don't get stuck in those insecurities from the past. Because the truth is that the energies right now are very favorable for us. Because progress is going to be fast. And you'll be able to recover your personal power very quickly. Okay. Let's see what we have, Sagittarius, in the Oracle. Let's move on to your advice or message. Wow, it flew out. Sagittarius, you have the moose here. And what the moose brings you is nobility. It tells you, celebrate your achievements with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces are guiding you. Your ability to overcome challenges is limitless. Dear Sagittarius, this is what we've seen for you all. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.